Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. The man with the soft, silky voice, Wild Bill Chase, and the handy-dandy cameraman, Calvin Casdine here. And we're at the field house in Plattsburgh, New York, on this great Friday afternoon. Watch Northeastern Clinton score some first points there. Who's that? Number what? Hollister. Number 11. Drives to the hoop, scores here in the first 14 seconds of the ball game. It's 2-0. They're Northeastern Clinton coming in here to the number 1 seed in Class B, Section 7 New York State playoff action. And then on the rebound, I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see them people from far away. 41. That's Racine, Abby Racine. So quickly, 4-0 score here for Northeastern. They're tangling with the Beekmantown Eagles. Northeastern, like again, the number 1 seed. Beekmantown will be the number 4 seed, I would suspect.
You're correct.
I am correct, thanks.
Cougars are defending champions and they're unbeaten.
Cougars are the defending champions and they're unbeaten. Okay.
Unbeaten
in regular season.
Yeah, league play.
League play.
They lost to Rice, but you can't count that.
Can't count that?
No.
Oh, the Vermont team. You can't count them Vermont teams.
No.
They cheat.
Use those Vermont rules.
Yeah, they got rules over there in Vermont that are, yeah, it's like a different country over there. Bernie Sanders neighborhood. So they have one loss, but overall league play, they're undefeated. And that's McComb bringing the ball up the court. She actually stumbled, loses control. Beekmantown back on the attack. Tossed inside. Kicked back out and goes out of bounds. Turned over by the Beekmantown Eagles. 6:38 on the clock. All right, we got Kaya McComb, number 1. Who else we got out there? Lottie Hollister, Caitlin Houghton. Houghton. Marley Sample.
Yeah.
And Abby Racine. Those are the Northeastern players. For the Eagles, we got Jenna Trombley. She's number 1. Riley Fassett is number 3. Avery Durgan is number 4. Taylor Nelson is number 10. And Anna Drapeau, number 11. Is that French-Canadian name?
Sure sounds like one, huh?
Yeah, Drapeau. It's like Pajot, they call him up there in Ottawa. The hockey player. Lime Mountain, they say Pajot. Spelt the same.
Yvette told me how to pronounce it.
Yvette Pajot?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
Oh, a little over 30.
30 years ago. Number 14, Marley Sample. We've got 3 different scorers for the Cougars here, and they have a 6-0 lead. It's Friday afternoon basketball from the field house basketball court. The funny basketball court. Again, the ball will take some funny bounces here. Class B semifinal action. Peru prevailing in the first game, 33-21. Who'd they beat? Saranac. So the winner, or Peru, the winner will take on the winner of this game for a championship game to be played next Friday night right here on this floor. Not quite sure what time it will be. Girls play on Friday night, March 1st. Championships for Section 7 will all be decided. Oh, we're spreading that ball around. That's the Houghton picking up Houghton. 5:24 on the clock. 4 different scores. It's 8-0 Cougars over the Eagles. Oh, okay. Beekmantown Eagles inbounding the ball, and they prevailed over PHS to advance to this semifinal game. So that was quarterfinal action, probably a couple nights ago, sometime this week. It's vacation week. Normally we find ourselves in the warm confines of Beekmantown Gymnasium during vacation week.
That's a Class C's. They'll be there.
They'll be there, yeah, but it's going to be...
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, but that's when they turn the heat back down because the kids are going back to school.
Oh, okay.
McComb drives through there, and it's off the foot of McComb and out of bounds.
You haven't mentioned the refs yet, Bill.
The refs, oh, yeah. The refs.
Oh, you want to start, huh?
Well, we'll start with the senior guy, Mr. Parker, Steve Parker. Next senior would be Dennis Labarge, I think.
Okay.
And then the prettiest is like Mr. Karen. The head coach is Robbie Guerin for Northeastern. What's Waters or Walters for Beekmantown?
Katie Dupree is the coach.
Katie Dupree's the coach? Oh, I thought what happened to that Waters?
He retired.
Oh, okay.
Neil Fassett is the assistant coach.
Neil Fassett is the assistant coach?
Yeah. I took over when Katie was busy.
Neil Fassett, wasn't he like all-star there over there in West Plattsburgh softball?
I don't know. It was probably much softball. He played a lot of basketball.
He's got to be my age then, eh?
Imagine.
So who's the coach again? Katie who?
Katie Dupree.
Katie Dupree.
Formerly Kate Munson.
All right, okay. Thought she looked like a Munson. Well, it's 8-2. We're gabbing about coaches. Got Frank Dumas down there on the bench with Mr. Guerin. Not quite sure who the other people are.
There's Courtney Courier sitting right next to him.
Courtney Courier.
All-time leading CBS scorer.
I remember that name. Reading about her in the paper. Oh, there's a travel. Okay. Or double dribble, something. Slid her feet around. Sunny day out there today, so good traveling weather come to this ball game. Supposed to be some high winds coming Sunday, Calvin. McComb driving to the hoop, lays it up and in. Beekmantown is tenacious on defense. They've got a lot of speed and quickness, and they come at you in 5 different directions. Shot from Beekmantown, number 4. That's Avery Durgan sinking the basket from outside. I don't know, was it a 3-pointer? Yes, it was. McComb up the middle. Puts it on ball in the right hand, scores.
You can go either way, right hand, left hand, 3-pointer, doesn't care.
Yeah, but she just blew by everybody. I was like, you want her for a running back. She found that hole.
She's sometimes known as Skya McComb.
Skya?
Yeah. And she skies in there going to the hoop.
Okay.
Sample. That was Sample.
Marley Sample. 14-5. Beekmantown went on a 5-0 run, but Northeastern has answered right back with 6 points of their own. Number 21 coming in for Beekmantown, that would be Lexa Provost. I stayed home today to rest up, so I could help you out here today, Calvin. No town business.
Hey, thanks, Bill. Thanks for doing nothing all day, Bill.
I made a spaghetti sauce. Polish spaghetti. Shot up there, rebounded by Beekmantown. It's 14-5. We're about 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter of this Class B semifinal game. Over the top, over everybody, and out of bounds. And we got a timeout called. 30-second timeout. 14-5 here. Hometown Cable. Varsity girls basketball action in the field house of Plattsburgh State. Okay, after the timeout, McComb picks up the ball on the inbound play. She crosses center line. Down low to Racine. Racine finds the cutting McComb. She gets the friendly roll and drops it in. I think she got 10 points already. Out of their 16. At least 8, I bet. Pass. Shot put up by number 11. That's a Drapeau. That rattles out. McComb's pass through the hands of Hollister. Goes out of bounds. A couple of subs coming in for the Cougars. We got number 4 coming into action. That's Bryn Sample, and 34 is Gabby Dumas. Pretty good sized crowd here, actually, I thought, for Friday afternoon here, 4:30 start. Got pretty much started on time. Racine steals that ball away, gives it to McComb. She was looking for sample. So we probably got 2 samples out there now, maybe, no? Another timeout called. Katie Munson calling another timeout, 1:16 on the clock, and her team down 16-5. Okay, there goes the Channel 5 guy. What's his name?
Ken Drake.
Ken Drake.
Son of Ducky.
Is he Ducky Drake's son? Never knew that. Ken Drake, though, sounds like a secret identity of a superhero. You know, probably flies around at night, keeping Plattsburgh safe.
And Vermont and New Hampshire.
And Vermont and New Hampshire. All right, we're still looking for a wastewater operator up there in Lime Mountain, New York. Anybody needs a job?
That's Ben Arnold, if you've got anybody who wants to get rid of him.
Who's Ben Arnold?
Trustee in Rouse's Point.
Oh.
He's 2 people away from you on your left.
Oh, okay. Well, we already stole one of his guys.
I know, that's why I told you to do that.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to get Calvin. You're just stirring the pot. And that guy now has left us and gone to work for Clinton Correctional.
See that?
Yeah, now we're looking for a wastewater operator. Got to have a Class 2A license. Can't be a Class 2. It's got to be 2A. We have the activated sludge. There's like 6 different ways to process or treat your sewer. Learning a lot of things being town supervisor in town of Dannemora.
And they said you didn't know poop.
Yeah.
You do now.
I know poop now. All right. Who's that on the line? Number 14? Marley Sample. Makes neither one of them. We're down under a minute left here in the first quarter. 16-5 is the score. 11-point lead for Northeastern. The number 1 seed in Section 7 Class B girls varsity basketball. Oh, she's cut off at the pass there. I'd sample a little body contact. Fouls on number 12, I think. Faith Whitney. I don't know. Oh, 21, not 12. Lexus Provost. Well, we got a little dyslexia, so, 12, 21.
All the same.
Yeah.
Adds up to 3 no matter which way you look at it.
Right. Playing a little pitch and catch here. Letting the clock run out. Down low. Inside to Gabby Dumas. Dumas can't get the shot off. Last second shot. It's going to go. 14 there. That's Marley Sample hitting a 3-pointer as the buzzer sounds, and it pushes it up to a 19-5 lead for the Cougars after 1 complete quarter of play here in championship basketball action on Hometown Cable here at the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. Cougars in front of the Eagles. Okay. You score in the last second shot of the quarter, and then you get possession in the first minutes of the quarter, next quarter, and we got to write it down. 19-5. I got you, Kelvin. Relax there. McComb from outside. That's high off the backboard and out of bounds. So that was just 11-point lead. Now it's a 14-point lead. They're like the Patriots. They get the ball at the end of the quarter or the end of the half and get it at the next quarter. No, wasn't it the Rams, and who did they play? The Patriots. The Chiefs both in a coin toss. They deferred and let the Patriots have the ball first. That was the wrong thing to do. Beekmantown with the rebound. White knocked out of bounds. Great defense there by Marley Sample. Stripping the ball away, making sure the Eagle girl was the last one to touch it. Bryn Sample. They go down low to number 10, Sydney Hunter. That's blocked. Now Beekmantown back on the attack here. Alexa Provost with the ball. Finds a teammate in the corner. Tries to drive the baseline, but runs out of real estate there. Stepped out of bounds. Beekmantown, the last few years they had some girls with some height, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they lost that height advantage.
They ran out of Bajelkos.
Right. Well, the Cougars here, undefeated in league play. The number 1 seed with a 14-point advantage right now. We're going to have a travel called on Provost. Returning for, that's Brindley LaFountain comes in for the Cougars. Drapo's back in the game. Provost is out. Facette's still in. Trombley. Combe with the ball. Goes down low to Hunter. Hunter took a couple too many steps there. Well, you know one good thing about playoff basketball for high school. Spring's right around the corner usually after playoff basketball.
That's right. You don't like the basketball, you can go outside and watch lacrosse.
Or you can wait for the usual cold weather they have during baseball season for high school. It's a nice spring cold weather. 19-7 as Beekmantown scored on that last possession. Squeezing through there. Oh, that's off the top of the backboard. I guess it's still in play.
It's off the front of it, yeah. If it doesn't go to the very top.
Okay. Pass inside to number 14. She can't handle it. That's Sarah Legree able to hang on to that ball. McComb runs into the stands. Hey, look at your brother. He's got special seating over there.
Oh, yeah. Keeping the Bushies company over there.
Oh.
Ken and Jones.
Does he got a pass? Is it like security? Him and Ken Bushy and his wife keeping Gary Castine company. Beekmantown to the advantage with a good position underneath and gets the rebound on that missed shot by the Cougars. And Cougars have yet to score a point in this quarter. And Mr. Guerin calls a timeout with 5:17 on the clock. It's 19-7. Cougars over the Eagles. Okay. Cougars here in the first almost 3 minutes of this quarter have yet to score a point. McComb from outside, that's a little bit short. Rebounded down there. Controlled by the Beekmantown Eagles. Pushed up quickly. The shot taken. 3-pointer. Doesn't go. Number 14 with good position. Grabs the offensive rebound. That's Sarah Legree. Beekmantown brings it back out on top. Number 20 now with the ball. Don't see her name down here. That's off the mark. McComb's going to let that go out of bounds. We got a couple of young ladies down here, Calvin, with the Bayshard Sugar House shirts on.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, we'll put a plug in. That's usually around the corner, too, after basketball playoffs.
Once March starts, every weekend.
All right.
Every weekend and go there and have an Easter breakfast.
And the sap is going to be starting to run. It probably ran today, and probably yesterday, too. Warmer temps. Might get some rain and wind coming here Saturday night into Sunday. Number 11 puts up a shot. McComb is there to pull down the rebound. That's Drapo with the shot. McComb finds number 5, LaFountain. LaFountain lays it up and in, and first points for the Cougars here in this quarter. Make it a 21-9 ball game.
That's a nice pass, Bill.
Beautiful pass. Heads up play to catch her out in front of everybody, and I mean both teammates did what they had to do there. Well coached play there. They remembered, hey, get out in front. Keep your head up. Look for the girl down the floor. Shot put up. Doesn't go. Ball's down on the floor. Picked up by Sample. Sample to McComb. McComb dishes over to the wide open number 12. And that's Houghton. Houghton. I say it wrong every time. Ho.
Think of Santa Claus.
Houghton. 23-9. Is that Bassett driving? And she scores. Well, that was a really Tremblay, maybe. I'm not sure. Pass. That's pushed away from McComb. Racine driving to the hoop. She can't convert. About 3 minutes left here in the first half. 23-11 ball game. Drapo trying to squeeze through 4 defenders. Maintains control of the ball. Heads up play there. Good hard work by Drapo. Drapo again steals it back. Calling for the ball, I think, was number 3, Riley Fassett. Going to be inbound by Avery Durgan. What a block there! Is that Racine?
Yep.
That's often, it should be Northeastern ball. Want my help? Yeah, okay. Steve Parker gets some help from Jim Karen, and Northeastern maintains possession. Houghton got it right that time. Shot put up by number 5, Brindley LeFelton from the elbow. Makes it 25-11. So that after that timeout would have been about 5:19 on the clock. Northeastern has put up some points. McComb driving with her left hand. That doesn't go. She picks up the loose ball at the scramble after the rebound. Attacks the back again. Racine is there. They're both a little bit short. Tremblay driving the baseline. Racine comes down with a rebound. Outlets to McComb. But that's some good defense by Durgan, getting her hand up there, preventing that pass getting through. Shot by Tremblay, a little bit short. Beekmantown, though, maintains possession. Drapo swings it over to number 4, Durgan. Go back down low to Durgan. She's got McComb to contend with. It's out of bounds. A couple subs coming in. Number 12 returns for, that's Faith Whitney. And who was the other girl? Number 11, I believe, for, that's Audie Hollister. Coming back in the ball game for Northeastern. The Eagles with possession. 18 seconds on the shot clock. About 1:35 counting here left in the first half. Pass to Drapo on top. 3-point shot. It's off the mark. And a good hustle there by Jenna Tremblay, or was it Riley Fassett? I can't. The numbers for Beekmantown ain't showing up so well on their uniforms.
No. I don't like dark numbers on dark uniforms.
Down low to Racine. Racine surrounded by Beekmantown players. And they got a hand on it, and Drapo comes up with the loose ball. There's going to be a foul on Racine for a push. Following this ball game, we've got Class B boys action, the semifinal action. Who we got? Saranac playing Beekmantown?
Yep.
Then PHS and Northeastern?
Yep.
PHS is the number 1 seed?
Yep.
All right. Here we got number 1 seed against the number 4 seed. McComb finds Sample open, but Sample can't convert on the layup. Then there's a foul called on 14, number 14, I believe. That'd be Sarah Legree. Buddy Hollister on the line. Makes the first one, makes it a 26-11 ball game. 55.5 seconds left here in this first half. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine here for Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County for over 35 years now. Hollister sinks both of them. Cooley and Comley. Makes it 27-11. Battle underneath. Hollister somehow able to maintain her footwork good, and no travel called as she bumped into a Cougar. Hollister from outside, front of the rim. McComb crashing the boards. She tried to put it back up. The jump ball's called. Possession arrow in favor of the Eagles. 31.5 seconds here. Friday afternoon basketball. February, what's today? 22nd? George Washington's birthday. Happy birthday to George Washington.
How old is he now, Bill?
I don't know. A couple hundred years.
It'd have to be. He's over 200 years old.
Yeah, he's a couple hundred years old.
At least 250.
Yeah.
I'd say he's close to 300.
Yeah, well, I don't know how old he was when he was the president or when he was fighting in the war. Hunter sinks it. And just like the end of the first quarter, the Cougars get the last basket. And they have a 29-11 lead here at halftime on Hometown Cable playoff basketball action from Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. Class B semifinal game between the Cougars and the Eagles, and the Cougars of Northeastern with a 29-11 score over the Beekmantown Eagles. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine will be back after they get a 10-minute break.
Got the microphone?
Wild Bill Chase here. We're back after a 10-minute break. It's still 29-11 to the score. Of course, that's not going to change.
You took an 11-minute break.
I took an 11-minute break. Checking out, them. Even a pole hawk from Lime Mountain. McComb. She's got now 8 points. She scored 6 quick points in that first quarter, but sort of cooled off a little bit. But 7 different players for Northeastern scoring baskets in that first half, compared to Beekmantown only had 4 different players. One girl with 5 points was Durgan. Avery Durgan had 5 points to lead Beekmantown. There was 3 other girls with 2 points each. For the Cougars, McComb had 6 points. Actually, Marley Sample was the leading scorer with 7 points. Somebody else just scored there too. Who was that?
I don't know.
You weren't paying attention? The cameraman.
Not doing your job too, though.
Okay, well, I'm needing my glasses for, nearsighted when you want to see something from far away. And it's farsighted when you can see up close or something like that. How's that work? Anyways, McComb, we know her, number 1. There she goes. She's up to 10 points. At least. She likes to score early in the first half and second half. Set the pace, and then she gets her teammates involved. That's off the mark. Nice box out there. And number 11 for the Northeastern Cougars, that's Hollister. So they've scored 6 straight points to start off this half, and it's built it up to a 35-11 score. It's 29-11 at the half. Class B semifinal game. Number 1 seeded Cougars, undefeated in league play, defending Section VII Class B champions, with a comfortable lead here in the third quarter against the Beekmantown Eagles. Drapo, she had a pretty good first half, working hard for the Eagles. Same officials came back out, Karen, LaBarge, and Parker. So nobody coming off the bench for the officials. Drapo. Foul on number 12.
Yeah, looks that way.
For what?
I don't know.
Is it Caitlin or Catlin?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Houghton. Houghton. Drapo. She can't score. Racine down low, providing some defense. Pulls down the defensive board. Outlets to Houghton. Houghton cutting to the basket. That's between her legs. That's between somebody else's legs. A hot potato. Provost coming back in. And Bryn Sample. Sample for the Cougars. Provost for the Eagles. We got Drapo with the ball, number 11, Jenna Tremblay. We got Facette, Provost, Jenna Tremblay, and number 10, Nelson. Foul called, blocking. Number 11, that'd be a Sample girl.
Or Hollister.
Or Hollister.
Her first, team second.
I use my glasses to see from far away, and then I got to take them off to look at see up close. So bifocals I need, but I don't want to have bifocals. Yeah, the foul was on Hollister. Not a lot of fouls called in that first half. A total of 6 fouls between both teams. Nobody's in any kind of foul trouble. I think 2 were called on the Cougars. This dry air of the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. Racine with a nice defensive play, gets her hand in there and ends up with the steal. Driving to the hoop is Hollister. Fouls on who? Fouls on 10 or number 1?
Beekmantown foul on number 10, Nelson, her first.
Taylor Nelson, her first. Team's first. Hollister from outside. Can't convert. Facette. Keeping the ball away. Gets it up to Provost. They step across. That's Tremblay. Tremblay to Drapo. Drapo shot. Score! 3-pointer. Drapo with her first 3 points of the game. We got a timeout called by Mr. Guerin. 4:44 on the clock here in the third quarter. 35-15, 20-point lead. Cougars over the Eagles. Hometown cable. Playoff basketball action. Okay, Cougars with the ball. Hollister going to inbound. To Sample. We've got a Bryn Sample and we got a Brynley LaFountain. Brynley LaFountain, she had 4 points in that first half. Racine. 3 Cougars on her.
Or Eagles.
Or Eagles, excuse me. I just can't get used to this Eagles Cougars. It just doesn't roll off my tongue.
As long as you don't say Bobcats, we're all set though.
I wanna. Racine. Maybe if I just say cats and birds. Speaking of birds, what's that bird there that plays for the Yankees? He's all healthy and ready to...
Yeah, he's ready to go. Everybody's healthy this year.
Yeah.
Sanchez is ready.
Yeah.
Judge and Stanton are healthy. Everybody's healthy.
And Bryce Harper still doesn't have a contract. And Manny Machado found a nice place for him, San Diego.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about him in the American League East.
He'll be overpaid in the National League.
Overpaid, and a very strange signing there, as far as I was concerned. Guess he was hoping to contend, maybe. Well, he's got a 5-year buyout or something, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I think so. Something in 5 years he can get out of it. $300 million. Isn't that close to my contract with Hometown Cable?
Oh, you don't have a 10-year contract like that.
Just the money. I don't get that kind of money.
No, you don't. It's game to game. You go.
Could be put out the door any minute.
Quarter to quarter.
Quarter to quarter. Just grab the mic and say, get. Okay. Well, I know where we stand. Trade Bowl. The pick is set by Provost. But that doesn't fool Sample. Oh, there's Hollister. Snake that off the shoulder of the Beekmantown Eagle player. Good tangled up. Called a travel. Gabby Dumas coming back in. And Sarah Legree for the Eagles. Dumas for the Cougars. Drapo's out there. Inbounding the ball is Tremblay. Provost. I don't know. I still can't read them numbers very well. Is that a 20? That 20 is not even listed. McComb finds Gabby Dumas. Left-handed layup. Shoots. Scores. Offense created by the turnover on the defensive end. They're running down the floor. McComb, she's got to come back, pick up the ball. She does. Dishes to Racine and shoots and scores. Nice play there all the way around. And that gets a timeout called by Beekmantown coaching staff at 2:39 on the clock. It's 40-15. Cougars over the Eagles.
McComb had to turn around to get the ball and knew exactly where Racine was when she threw it. You know, amazing.
Amazing is right. Okay. Cougars building on their lead. It was 29-11 at the half. Well, it's 40-15. We outscored the Eagles 11-4. That pass.
Head pass.
Right off the ear of McComb.
The ear pass.
Oh! From downtown, there's Bryn Sample. Three-pointer. We got the big boys coming in next here from Beekmantown and Saranac. They both got some height, I believe, on their team. Record kid for Saranac. And we were in Beekmantown, remember, and watched them in NAC play earlier in the year. Oh, nice little layup there by number 14, Marley Sample. Some good ball movement from the Cougars. Championship night here for girls basketball is next Friday, March 1st. Right here at this Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. Crowned 3 champions, B, C, and D. Boys will be crowned on March 2nd. Northeastern Clinton Cougars, Class B defending champions. Racine, she's there to follow up and put it up and in. Bryn Sample's first attempt didn't go. Down to about a minute left here in the third quarter. Number 13 in the game for, that's Zoe Danville for Beekmantown. Travel called, ball's turned over. Got some wholesale changes here. The Cougars. Just when I was starting to get used to their names. Come on, Robbie.
No what? Consideration, Bill.
None. You know what we ought to do is Robbie Garrett should just come up here and then I'll go down there and coach.
There you go.
I bet you it's the same result. And maybe better play-by-play. A little tie-up. Hunter. So we got Hunter, Dumas. Who else out there? Prairie. Corey? Prairie. Number 13, who's that? Prairie. Sample. Dumas. Hunter. We're missing one. The Fountain. Fountain. What number is she? 5, yeah. Brindley, right?
Yep.
We got Bryn and Brindley, and then we got Sydney.
Yep.
And Audie.
Well, Audie's Adriana.
Well, they wrote her down as Audie. She drives the car. She drives the bus then. What happens if the Cougars win the sectional championship? Where do they go then?
I think it's in Section 10.
Go to Section 10 and play Class B, or is it down here to play?
I think they play in 10. I think the C's are here.
Zoe Danville sinking one basket there. The C's are here this year? Okay.
So I think we can look at the program.
That program costs money, or is it free?
It costs money, I believe. It
Wow.
doesn't cost you to look, though.
Well, I'll look later. Right now, we got a basketball game to be concerned about with 15 seconds left into the quarter. It's 47-16. Cougars over the Eagles. The Eagles are not soaring today. The Cougars are playing like mountain lions. We're bringing the roar back into the Northeasteern clan. At the buzzer. Oh, well, we had one quarter where they didn't score the final shot. 47-16 here after 3 complete quarters on championship basketball on hometown cable. Northeastern over Beekmantown. Where'd my pen?
Yeah, I'll keep looking.
We'll keep looking.
I'll keep looking.
We got the camera rolling.
Camera's rolling.
4th quarter underway. 47-16. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine for hometown cable, bringing you some girls varsity basketball action from the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. The Fountain's on the floor. Jump ball is going to be called. Cougars with a substantial lead here in this semifinal game. They're the number 1 seed, undefeated in league play. There we got the girls. They advance. The winners of the sectionals. Whoever wins the girls sectional in Class D will play regional finals on Section 2 on March 9th. In Class C, it's a regional final at Beekmantown on March 9th. And in Class B, the girls, they've got a regional semifinal at the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse at 7:30 p.m. on March 6th, and then the regional final is played in Section 10. So it's the same as those boys. It's my photographic memory from 10 seconds ago.
Is that a Polaroid memory?
Polaroid, yeah. Gone are those days, Polaroid cameras. Now you get to buy a $200 and $300 phone, and that's a cheap one. Keep all your pictures on the phone. When it breaks, you can't get your pictures back. You know?
That's why you need to download them.
Yeah, I gotta download them, put them in the cloud. In the cloud. Shot from outside, Northeastern. Rebounded by Beekmantown. The defense still there for the Northeastern. Almost a turnover created. What'd they do? Oh, foul. Shot clock, he's signaling to reset it. They do. Hunter attacking the hoop. Kicks it back out. That's going to be an over and back. Yeah. The Fountain running down the loose ball. Beekmantown will inbound the ball. Faith Whitney's out there. She's got the ball right now. 23, that's Myra. I don't know how to say the last name. Starts with an N. And there's M-U-R-A on the end of it.
can't read that handwriting.
You wouldn't be able to, even if it was good, you ain't pronouncing that name. Another timeout called, 6:27 on the clock. 47-16 is the score. And the camera is wiggling like that.
Oh, bouncing.
Nishimura, number 23 for Beekmantown. That's her last name. Calvin pulled out the program, got the proper spelling and pronunciation. Timeout is over. Hunter attacking the hoop. Hey, I met some guy in Stewart's on my way here today and was asking me how come I wasn't at the last NAC game.
Yeah, good.
I told him at a town board meeting. NAC prevailed that game. They're playing in the semifinals, right?
No. That quarterfinal game.
Yeah.
The quarterfinals is next week.
Right. They won the quarterfinal over Lake Placid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That Alexis Belrose and the Poopa girl, according to the paper, had good games.
Yeah. Maybe he was talking about the senior night.
Yeah.
Busy with the cooking spaghetti or
no, that was the breakfast during the fishing derby. Very successful fishing derby last week.
Not a successful breakfast.
None of a successful breakfast, no. But it was.
I told you spaghetti for breakfast just didn't work though.
Spaghetti for breakfast. My brother Patrick grew up on spaghetti for breakfast. Or mashed potatoes, whatever he could find. Grew up solid as a rock, too. You parents out there, if you want to give your sons or daughters a good breakfast, leftover pizza's good, too.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong there.
Chocolate cake. It's good for breakfast too. It's got eggs in it. What else? You know.
All kinds of stuff. Little milk.
Little milk. Nothing else. Get your day going with some chocolate cake. My sister Alice makes this homemade chocolate mayonnaise cake. Oh. There's a shot put up by number 5. That was LaFountain, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got LaFountain, Hollister, Hunter. Who's number 34? Dumas? Yes. Gabby Dumas and 13. Prairie. What's that song? Home, Home on the Range, right? Remember that one? I think of Prairie. Home, Home on the Range. Where the deer and the antelope play. People watching this will say, that guy needs some help. Clinton County Mental Health Services over there on the old base, or the over by the Clinton County Emergency Services. Eric Day and Kelly Donahue.
Eric's in Montreal today.
Eric's in Montreal, aye. What's he doing up there?
Watch a hockey game.
Oh, his son is playing hockey?
Huh?
His son plays hockey?
Canadians at home? It sounds like he's watching a hockey game. I don't know.
He's a Canadian fan?
I don't know.
How do you know he's in Montreal then?
I saw a Facebook page. Somewhere having breakfast or something.
Well, it can't be he's watching the Canadians that early in the day.
Well, no, but he's making a day of it, no.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't go up to Montreal that early to watch Canadians. I'm a Bruins fan. Gabby Dumas, the second attempt. It's going to count, that one. 54-16. Down under 4 minutes left in this semifinal game. Cougars going to advance, play in the championship game next Friday night against the Peru Indians. Yeah. So they'll be defending their title, or hope to defend their title. Probably will defend their title. More than likely. They're defending their title.
They're trying to defend it.
They'll be trying to defend it?
They'll be defending.
They'll be defending. I think we're going to
call it successful enough. Time with it.
Calvin's not even going to come. We're going to call it now.
Yeah.
They're going to win.
Stay home and save your money. The Cougars win.
Yeah, there you go. See Randy Lozier over there with a tie on and a suit coat?
Oh.
Yeah, over there with that basketball in front of him.
Oh, it's got a table there, huh?
Yeah. Get a close up. Is his eyes open?
Yeah, he's on his phone.
Oh, hey, he's playing solitaire. Instead of watching this good officiating crew, we could pick up some pointers. Still got Karen, LaBarge, and Parker out there.
He refereed the first game.
Oh, he did the first game.
Lacey and Beebe and him.
Okay. So we got an April 23rd special election in Area 2 coming up. And we got two candidates, I guess. It's Pam Ross for the Democrats and Francis Perrier for the Republicans. So get out there and vote on April 23rd if you live in Area 2. Town of Dannemora, Ellenburg, Altona,
About a quarter of the county, I think, Bill.
and Clinton, and part of town of Moores, somewhere in Moores Forks. Moores, they got a lot of Democrats. I've been told.
I don't know. Not what Jack Dragoon says.
Okay. Jack Dragoon. He's got a open house coming, don't he? Or something? March what? 25th?
I haven't been told yet.
He's got his signs up. I put one up in Lime Mountain for him. I forgot what the date is on it.
Well, they haven't told me yet.
He hadn't told you?
No, I'm going to every one since 89. Or 90, not 90 was the first one. So this will be our 30th one.
Well, you better, the signs are up all over. You better call up Jack, say, hey, what's the deal?
I'm going to call him anyway.
All right.
Getting an award from the Woodman of the World. I'm going to let him know.
Speaking of awards, the Knights of Columbus and Lime Mountain are supposed to get some award from the bishop.
Really?
March 17th, he's going to be in Plattsburgh and handing out awards.
Coming for the St. Patrick's Day breakfast, is he?
I don't know what he's coming for. But it sounds like almost like a mafia wedding. You got to bring an envelope and you slide it to the bishop. Each council.
Oh.
You get an award, but better make a good donation.
Bishop's Purse. I think they call it the Bishop's Purse there. They donate to that.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yeah, if he finds a worthy cause, he can help out.
Well, I know a worthy cause, Lime Mountain Baseball.
There you go.
Miners. All right. Somebody's getting a hug after the game. Number 13 came off the floor. Zoe Danville. No, it wasn't 13.
That was number 10.
10. Taylor Nelson. That's Danville's on the floor with the ball right now.
Must be taking the seniors out.
Must be. Trombley on the floor. What was that girl's name again? I forgot it. Nishi what? Nishimuro?
Murrah.
Nishimuro.
Murrah. Nishimura.
30-second violation. Oh. Riley Fassett gets a round of applause. She comes off the floor, gets a hug from the coach. From outside, LaFelt, and that's a three-pointer. 61-16 is the score. We were at 47-6. Wow. They haven't scored a point yet. Beekmantown in this quarter.
I don't know.
That's what
16 at
yeah, they haven't.
There's your chance.
Number 23, Nishimuro, on the line, trying to end that scoring drought. First one doesn't go.
NCCS foul on number 54, doing her second, team 7.
Doesn't make either one. Danville with the ball. LaFountain, guarding Nishimuro. Go down low. Northeastern or Beekmantown girls. She fell down and traveled. 1 minute exactly left in this contest. Hey, look, it's 61-16. You revert. Hey, that's a miracle. Well, it'd be. Let's hope it could finish that way. You know. Then the Plattsburgh Press probably get it. The Cougars won 16-61. Beekmantown looking to score some points here. It's a little bit short. Shot clock is off. 25.5 seconds. Jump ball called. But look, we only had 6 fouls called in this half too.
Each quarter they start over.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. They called more fouls here in this half. Well, let's pass the ball around and don't shoot. We like that score of 61-16. Northeastern Clinton going to move on to the championship game on March 1st, 2019. Or no, it's 18. What is it? It's 19, right? Time's running out. We get it. 61-16. Beekmantown unable to score any points in this fourth quarter. Cougars get the job done. All around good teamwork by the Cougars, both on the offensive end and the defensive end. So once again, Cougars moving on to defend their championship possibly next Friday night, and they'll play against Peru. Final score again, 61-16. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine here in the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. We're going to hang around and do another game. It's going to be Class B boys action, semifinal game between Saranac and Beekmantown. Following that is PHS Northeastern. Have a good night, folks. Remember, it's still winter. Drive carefully out there, and spring's just around the corner. Stay sober and say your prayers.